Today we play together. This is a chance to learn, improve, and enjoy the game. Alright, let's start. Welcome. Okay, we have already one challenge, so let's start. E4. No 1 minute games. Only 3+2 or something similar. So now we have Stafford gambit. I think we need increment because otherwise it's getting too quick. I mean, I have to think and explain things, and I'm going to lose on time if we don't have increment. So increment is needed. Okay, let's see. Queen d6 is somewhat strange move to me. Why? Okay, it stops bishop e6, e3, I guess, because then there's a check. But if I play c3, d4, and e5, how to prevent that plan? Okay, let's play c3. Actually, e5 is already a threat, because if queen takes, then d4. Now I think maybe just knight d4 to get knight c4, and then there is no enough play for the pawn. Okay, and also knight goes here. This looks pretty good. At least knight f3 threatens e5, so I think black has to move the queen, and then white's position is quite easy to play, I guess. I can play bishop g5. There's no chance to play h3, h6, and this pin is quite annoying. I mean, if black tries to get king on long castling, okay, what now? I think e5 is already a threat. Actually, this plan is very good against Stafford gambit. Just play bishop here, and h5, and then h3. If queen goes here, then rook here, knight here, bishop here. I played that yesterday in our speedrun stream, and it's my recommendation against this tricky opening. Okay, let's see. I think I can play this one. It helps me to castle long if needed. I mean that a5 was the threat, and now I can put my queen here, and then castle if I want, but of course e5 is already a threat, so I think he can't really castle long. In this case, I think even short castling is an option. But let's see, maybe d4 now. It's safe to take some space. Okay, where to put this bishop? Maybe here. Is g5 some plan? It's not too dangerous, I guess, but let's play this way. g5, bishop here, knight here. We can do many things here. Probably too many. It's hard to make choices. Maybe bishop here, knight. Maybe queen f7 is the move here for black, but actually b3, bishop c4 is at least a good way to meet that plan. But we can also castle long and push f4, for example, later. We are healthy pawn up, and I can't see any attacking plans for black. But maybe this bishop and queen can create some play. Not really, but at least some practical chances. So maybe it's easiest way to play to put bishop here and queen here, trade everything, and this bishop is then out of play. Like this way. I think he can't really do much here. Okay. Surprising. Maybe e5 now to take here. Or just long castling. Maybe the plan is f4 now. Then rooks here. And then okay, let's defend this guy. I think this is actually hanging now. I was already, but I didn't see. Okay, thank you for the game. If you are interested to see this plan in action, you can watch that yesterday's stream where I played this line and explained a few things about this how to meet Stafford Gambit. But okay, let's see. We have challenges here. Oh, there was even more challenges. Okay, I think this one was the next one. I try to keep the order. Okay, no 10 seconds game. It's not chess really, at least. I think so. So let's play chess, not hyper bullet or whatever it is. Okay, b5. Okay, bishop goes here usually, but this is probably playable. Might give some extra options for black. Okay, d6 and usually h3 before d4. I think I can. What is the best line against this? Knight a5. I think there is no point because I'm not going to win tempo. Actually, I think I'm going to lose some tempos, but maybe this prayer system. Yeah. Okay, let's play prayer. It's a favorite line of Magnus Carlsen. At least when he was young, he played this line a lot. I think when he was climbing to the top, he played this a lot. But nowadays he plays many openings. But of course, Rui Lopez is a good opening for everyone. Actually, d5 is now a mistake because we can play c6 and then we have kind of neither structure and there is no knight on c3, so it's better for black. I think c5 would be a mistake, because then d5 gives a space advantage and we are not getting anything with c5. So maybe takes and c5 is a plan, or just rook here, because there is no bishop. So I think I don't have to prepare with h6. Okay, this is quite quickly, actually. Usually g6 is a good idea against this kind of knight maneuvering, but let's see. Maybe bishop h6. And I have to be careful with these tactics. If bishop goes here, then bishop f8, knight here, rook here. I think everything works for black. At least it looks fine. Yes, I'm reading chat. Welcome. But I try to explain ideas and concentrate on games. So there is some... it takes some time. Okay, let's see. I think here we see typical tactical chance for black. We can take here because bishop is hanging, but actually d6 is hanging in the end of the line. I mean, he takes here, we take back, and then queen can take d6. So I think it's much better to take here and take this structure, take d5, or at least try to attack there. Oh, actually, I think I can take it immediately because knight is well covered by another knight. So let's play this way. And if white doesn't get anything quickly, I just put my bishop here and try to get more space. And it seems to me that black's position is much better here. Okay, what to do now? Maybe bishop here, even if there is no immediately some... Okay, I think I have to take. It's better to take. And okay, I have to speed up now. Queen here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe knight here to get d5. Okay, I think this was clearly wrong decision. But let's see. Okay, I take with the rook and then f6. My idea is to play d5. Maybe c4. But then f5. Okay, rook goes here. Maybe I can't take this one because there's too many threats. I think c4 was needed. Okay, there is nothing going on, so I can just play this way. And queen f8 if needed. Okay, let's put rook here. I would like to trade queens here. Maybe he can play this way. I have to go back. Okay, f5. Now rook is hanging. I think I can do this and then that one. It helps me to create... okay. I mean, get defensive resources in right place. Okay, let's see. Here we go. I think this rook is out of play now. No chance to... Oh, maybe that is a chance. Let's see. Now f4 is weak. I think I can do this and that, or take this immediately. Oh, okay, that one is hanging. Maybe it was unnecessary to... Okay, those pawns are rolling. Actually, I quite quickly... this was probably mistake because there is no b5 now. I can take here and then my pawns are rolling faster. I think there is no chance to prevent this plan now. Okay, thank you for the game. Do we have another challenges? No bullet games, please. And no games without increment. So, okay, I play only increment games because once I played without increment and then I lost on time in totally winning position. I would like to have good games and that kind of games that are decided chess-wise, or how you say it, but I mean that we are not playing only to flag our opponent or something like that. And I try to share my thinking as we go, so I think this might be much more let's see, much more instructive when we have increments. So let's keep it that way. d5 takes. If bishop takes, I can take, and I think this is a quite standard plan. I can't remember theory right now, but it seems to me that he can't take here. I mean, after pawn takes, knight takes, queen e4, then this knight is hanging. Oh, queen e7 actually. There's no time to take this one because queen is hanging. But I think I still have good compensation. I'm pretty sure that this is a playable position. But let's see. Oh, okay. And if I play... Or should I play bishop g5 first? The knight can retreat, okay. Oh, okay. Maybe bishop here. And I try to develop quickly. Actually, after bishop e7, the same move works even better. Because then queen takes b7. For example, in those lines, I can take here. Oh, is there a knight c6 and my queen is entrapped? Okay, this is not so easy. Maybe I should play e4 now to prevent d5, and I can push e5. Oh, this is getting tricky. There's knight b4 and bishop a6. I didn't see that one. It was better to just castle. I think so. My elo rating at the moment 2490. I think the highest rating that I have had is 2497. During the tournament, I had 2499.2. So quite close to get 2500, but okay, let's see. Here my thinking goes that I will go here, and then d4, d7 might be a weakness, but if he can get something on d4, then things might be difficult for me. Now my plan is to play a3 when knight jumps here, then this knight has to go here, and then I try to create strong pressure on d7. Now it's time to do this, otherwise this knight might jump here. Okay, and what now? I think one plan for him is to play c4 and knight c5. So queen d3 looks very natural. It hits here and maybe wins a tempo, or maybe you can say that it's only half tempo, because this knight can go here and might be useful in that square. So I think I need bishop e3 here to prevent d4 beforehand. Now rook d1 and king g2. Maybe e5 was already an option, but d6, very hard to say. I think my opponent plays much better than his rating. Let's see. Now d7 is hanging. d6 looks... maybe I had chance to play e5 there. Okay. I don't know. Now bishop f4 with the idea to take this d6. Okay, he can play this way. And if I take, he can take twice and play knight d4. And I think it's quite equal. I don't have anything. But maybe knight d5 is already a move here. Maybe I don't have much. Here, knight d5 takes, and then queen takes. And then maybe someday bishop f4. Or if I take with the pawn, do I have chances to attack? Maybe I don't have. Okay, hard to say. Maybe just king here, because maybe there... oh, I forgot this move. Okay, but maybe just this way. And then bishop f4. Now it's very hard. Oh, this one. With the knight e2. I can take this with the rook. Okay, what is this? I can take here. Take here with the rook. Or should I? Okay, maybe I should take here with the rook. If he takes, I can take. And knight jumps here. Again, same plan. I think it works tactically because there is no time for bishop e5. Okay, thank you for the game. It was a very interesting one. Okay. I think I have lost at least once in these playing with viewers streams, so maybe it's you have a good chance to win. But please put increment in your challenges, because I would like to play increment chess. I can explain more and we can learn from these games. Okay, p3, Nimzo-Indian Larsen attack. Even some top guys are playing this every now and then. I think knight e7 is actually a tricky move here. Or was it? I can't remember now. Okay. a6 is at least natural. even f6. Okay, I will try to play this way. And if knight jumps here, maybe I have a chance to play e4. Okay, now d5 looks quite natural. But of course, there's a6. Yeah, I mean bishop b5. Okay, let's do this. And my idea is to play f6, d5 if knight f3 happens. I think I have seen some top-level game from this position. It was between Hikaru Nakamura and Hans Niemann. Okay, there was something else than d4. I think it went something like c takes d5, knight takes d5, and Niemann played this plan and actually won that game. But okay, let's see. I think I can take here and play knight f5, then bishop b4. It's very important to get your king in castle as soon as possible. If pawn takes here, I think I can do this in between, and then d4 is hanging. Okay, I think this is a bit risky decision because I can develop this bishop and other bishop can go to b4, and also knight takes d4 is an option already. Maybe I start with bishop b4 because then all my pieces are in play. And maybe this is a reason why d4 might be a mistake. I think so. By the way, we have a poll in the chat, so feel free to vote or give your answer. And the question was, how often have you been in my Playing with Weaver streams? It seems that there is some who have been every time. Thank you for that. And of course, it's very good to have new faces. So welcome. And thanks for voting in any case. Okay, let's see. I think I have to trade bishops now. I mean bishop to the knight, or should I? Or maybe I can avoid that trade. Maybe bishop e7, bishop f6 looks quite natural. And if I go here, then b4, c5, and my bishop is quite badly on a7. Okay, now things are different because he castled here. So now I try to open queen side, maybe even b5, but then c5, and it's not so easy to open that flank. Maybe bishop f6 and try to take d4. g4 looks interesting, but I think it's not working. Okay, let's see. I think I will take with the bishop to trade this, and then there's more weaknesses. And if I take with the knight, maybe g5 can lead some tempo loss, or I don't know, but this looks very natural. Maybe queen d6 is an interesting tactical shot. Oh, he can take it. Okay. I almost blundered. Okay, let's take here. This is a bigger threat, so then I don't want to trade bishops. I will play bishop f5. And now knight d4 maybe, or even rook e3. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's play knight d4. Bishop c2 might be something. Okay, let's take here. Let's trade queens. Can I take here? Maybe I can't. Oh, I'm going to lose some time. Have to speed up. I think he plays very well. I mean, in this kind of practical phase. Should I give my knight here? Actually, I think I should. c5. Rook goes here. To stop knight f7. I mean, rook f7. Oh, it wasn't the best idea. Checkmate will follow. Okay, thank you for the game. It was an interesting one again. Do we have new challenges? Not yet. Okay, now we have. Let's play d4 this time. Okay. e4. At least now we have big center. Maybe knight c3, bishop b4, f3. And the idea is to play bishop e3, knight e2, but maybe c5 is a move here. I think, okay, let's play knight e2 now. I think I can do this, and if he takes, I will take, he takes, we trade queens, and white is a bit better. This is quite similar that we can have from Nimzo-Indian lines. And I think this plan works here, because after bishop a5, we can take here, but this is very important factor that knights are defending each other, because after bishop here, bishop could take here and break these pawns if knight is somewhere, some elsewhere than e2. So, and now there is no intermediate moves. Now we have a file, bishop pair, And this should be good for black. Okay, knight e5 is very good idea to get knight here. So let's start with bishop f4. If this happens, then we can drop the bishop back and then there's no problems. Ah, okay, knight h5. But then there might be some tactical solution like this way. I don't really like that idea, but maybe I have to go for that. Okay, actually, why not? It's not so easy to play with those pieces. And now, because of this pin, there is no good chances to defend the rook. Okay, let's see what is going on. Knight jumps here. I can even put my bishop on. Oh, maybe I can't actually, because knight goes here, can take here, and if I take h1, then there might be some problems. So I think I have to do something like king f1, but that should be a good choice. Actually, there is no good squares for this rook, and I think I'm going to win after king f1. Maybe black should play bishop d7 now. If I take here, bishop can take here, and then there is strong knights, and maybe this is not so strong on h5, but it's still something, and there might be some tactical chances. I mean, in maybe, yeah, like that. Oh, but actually, I can play g4. Knight jumps here. I can just take and everything works. g4. Then my king can go here. Yes, I think so. But I can't take here. At least it gives some extra chances for black. Now king f2, and I'm ready for king e3. And everything is fine. I can even take here now, because this back rank checkmate, he can't take this one. Maybe even rook takes b7 is an option here. Okay, there's nasty trick, but still, just bishop e7, check. I can go here, or is this even better? I will take this one and trade rooks. Okay, g5, but I can take and bishop e5, and actually it's black's king who is in danger. Okay, maybe g5 is a threat now. Okay, let's play h4. But now this pawn can be taken. This is a plan at least, because there's a pin. Bishop e5. Oh, he can move this. Okay, and then knight d3, but this is something else. Is this quick enough? Actually, it's not, because there is no square for this rook, but I think I can just play g5. Now this rook swing should win. Oh, he can take here and then knight d3, but just rook c8 without this move works for white. Bishop e8 was the move there. I think bishop c5 and rook e8. Okay, thank you for the game. I would like to play with increments, so note that kind of challenges without increment, I'm going to lose on time. So I think we played already. So if there is some new challengers, okay, 2 for 24. So it's going to be a tough game. Knight c3. I can't remember what is the best move here, but maybe bishop c4. And if knight goes here, then bishop d3, with the idea to put bishop on long diagonal. At least this looks quite good. If I remember correctly, Magnus Carlsen played this kind of plan, at least in one game, which he won a very nice way. Okay, f6 might be a move here. Queen e4 with the idea to get queen e4. Queen e2 with this idea. Okay, bishop e4. Then a3. I think I'm quick enough. Or am I? I don't know, actually. f5. Oh, d5. But now this opens, this diagonal opens. I think I have time for a3 now. And okay, let's see. Knight b5, knight f4. So I think I need g3, but he has f5. Idea is to get bishop here. I mean, it's one idea. This might be a move here. What is the plan? Okay. At least now I have my bishops pointing to king's side. h4, knight g5. Actually, h4 with this idea is already very dangerous one. I think I can castle long or short. It depends how I want to play. Okay, let's see. Bishop takes, knight g5, queen here. Looks very, very good. King goes here. Okay, and what then? Oh, it can go here as well. So maybe it's not possible yet. I would like to do that, but somehow it seems that it's not correct. G5. Yeah. Maybe I have to do something else. Knight here, h6, knight h7, rook here, queen here. Looks very strong, actually, yes. There is no knight f6, because bishop and knight hits here. There is no queen f6. Okay, maybe f5, but then e6 might get weak. I can do this and castle short and play positionally. g6, I can even put my queen on h5 because there's nice little trick. Bishop takes h7 is checkmate because there's this monster bishop on b2. g6, queen h5 would be very nice. Okay. Maybe f5 is a chance, but then I take here and go here. These pawns are getting very weak. Queen g4. Oh, okay. Okay, let's take this one. No, I don't want to trade without good reason, so let's put bishop here. The idea is to play g4 after f4. If I play bishop g2, then maybe f3 was an idea and to get knight on f4. So, okay, let's see, can I take this one? Okay, but a2, a3 is hanging, so. Well. Okay, let's play this way. Bishop d4. Okay, I will take here. Maybe it wasn't the best plan for white. Okay, I'm short on time now. Okay, I will take here. To castle short, rook b4 actually looks quite threatening. Queen d3. Oh, there's bishop a6. I will take, he takes. Oh, he's going to play bishop a6, so have to be careful not to lose. Oh, he takes here, but okay, I think I can handle it. Okay, thank you for the interesting game. You can challenge me if you want. 3+2 is the best option, because then we can play more, and I would like to have increment. Otherwise, those game can lead in time scrambles, and I mean that kind of time scrambles that there is no time to think or explain plans, because I would like to keep this instructive, and that's why I explain a lot during these games. Okay, queen takes d4. Interesting line. Actually, I played this against machine when I trained on Tuesday, and it was very tough training. I lost every game, so I hope I have learned something. Okay, but what to do now? I think e5 might be a good choice. I think I played this e6, knight f6 line, but it was very hard to play. Now I want to stop bishop g5 before knight f6, because actually if I play knight f6, bishop g5, bishop e7, takes, these knights are better than these bishops. And that's why it's better to keep options open. If knight comes here, maybe I take with bishop and then castling, rook c8 and so on. Okay, this is not a big threat, but maybe we can do this. Is this hanging? Maybe not. That might lead a dangerous initiative. I'm not sure, but let's keep it simple with bishop e7, because at least there is some counter chances after knight takes e4. But now things are different, because I can castle. I think b4 is not a good option. It's very active, but still. Okay, if I take here knight d5 actually, and if I take queen takes, and then both are hanging, this knight and b7, so actually b4 might be playable, surprisingly. Okay. a6 or rook c8. Wait, if I just take here, knight is hanging, so I don't have to take this with the bishop. Okay, this should be good for black. If this trade happens, my plan is to put bishop on e6, because in these kind of structures, bishops are quite well on e6 and e7. Okay, this was the line actually I was talking about, or was it? If I do this, then there's b5. At least after knight takes e7, b5, bishop here. But I don't want to do this either. White might have some play with b5. So maybe a6 to stop that plan. I think I have time for... I think he played this too quickly. Why not rook e1 first? It can win a tempo. Now b5 is not an option, but now that might be, because now my rook is hanging after this, and maybe queen goes here. I don't know, but let's play this way. It stops this plan. I'm ready for b5. Actually, c4 might be something, but knight c3 I can take here, break this position, and oh, my knight might get trapped. So c4 might be a move here. Okay, if I play b5, he can take twice, bishop c8. Oh, okay. Well, let's play knight f6. Then I don't have to even take here. I can just play bishop e4. I think there is no enough play for the pawn. I can castle. If bishop, if b5, now I think I can play d5. If he takes, okay, he can try this kind of tricks, but knight e4. Interesting, but I think I can just take here and put knight on e4. But it was a interesting idea, but didn't work. Okay, and how to break that pin? Oh, actually, maybe I have to put my king here. f3, I have queen h5. There's no chance to trade those queens, and I can return check queen here if queen goes e2. Okay, let's put rook here. Oh, time trouble again. Let's try this trick. It hits here and here. So if he takes, I take and collect that one. And also this might lead something. Okay, thank you for the game. I think you played much better than your rating. So I think your journey to pro might work. Okay, let's see. Do we have another challenges? Not yet. So I think we can play against those players what we have played earlier. If you want to play another game, you can send another challenge. But let's see the poll results. I think, yeah, we have 52 votes already. It seems that 1/3 have seen all of these. Okay, thanks for activity. But here is also lots of those who haven't been here before, and also some of you have been more than half, and others less than half. Okay. That's natural. Let's play for more. Or do we have? Okay, let's analyze this game because there's time to do that before new games. Here I said that after knight f6, maybe bishop g5 is already much better for white, and it seems to be at least a bit better. But I think this is unpleasant position for black because it's very hard to find good squares for these bishops, and if knight goes to d5, whenever this bishop takes d5, queen takes back, and then this bishop can't find good square. This knight can maneuver itself to d5, f5, try to win this d6, and white can play forever. There is no time, no reason to hurry, and so on. Okay, if there is no new challenges, I will play against someone else. Let's see. By the way, tomorrow I try to reach a new peak rating in rabbit chess. On Monday I played a quite good session and got my new peak rating in rabbit. Okay, and let's see how it goes tomorrow. Maybe new peak rating or not. This McCutcheon variation is a very interesting one. Actually, I have played few interesting games in this variation. Bishop d2 is old main line, but bishop c1 is actually a bit better if I remember correctly. Here queen g4 takes a3. This might look very messy line if you haven't seen these games and ideas before, but the idea is that actually white can take here in between, and because rook is hanging, then white has more time than it looks like. Now there's no time to take with knight. Oh, he just took it, but I think this leads good position for white. Okay, where this knight goes after f3. I think I have seen this plan, and it gives white good prospects. Okay, let's see. Bishop d3 might be the best. There's no reason to think too much in blitz games. Just develop pieces. I think bishop d2 is better than c3 because it's good to have your pieces in play. Now, when knight is here, okay, maybe his plan is to play f6 or f5. Okay, let's take more space. I think h5, this knight is going to be a problem. Okay, he played f6, but still lots of square weaknesses, and knight will land here. b5 in a right moment. Okay, knight tries to jump here, but then f-file might get open. I think this is going to end soon if I can put my knight on g6. there is no good way to prevent that plan. Okay, queen goes here if I play this immediately. Okay, maybe bishop here first to prevent this plan, but okay, of course I can take this exchange and everything, but this rook doesn't play at the moment, so it's not necessary to take this immediately, but of course this is winning also. Let's play this way. I will bring my king here. It's more safe than here. Even it takes some time. I think there is no reason to hurry. Bishop c8, but where to put this knight? Of course, if black can have few extra tempes, then things might change a bit. But still, white is much better here. Okay, maybe I put my king here and rook here and try to okay, rook here. It hits here. So queen d7. Oh, bishop goes back. But king here. And now rook goes here. Okay, maybe b6. But still. Oh. He tries to open up position. Okay, okay. Let's trade those rooks. Knight tries to jump here, so let's play b4. d4, c4. Okay, now I have queen e4 even. It looks very threatening. Queen has to go here, and then I can even take this one and push. Oh, maybe even f5. But he can take here and here. Okay, let's keep those files and diagonals closed with c4. If he does this, then maybe I just take it, or take with the bishop and then f5. Oh, there was some tactics going on. Queen here, then bishop e8. So let's go here. Maybe this is the most precise, because then I can trade queens and take here with the king. It helps me to trade pieces, and now this should be very easy. Okay, do we have challenges? Not yet. Hello, welcome. Okay, I play against someone who is available. b5 is a line. Okay, knight f3. I mean, I think I have seen quite many interesting games in that line where black plays b5. But this is an interesting line also. White plays e5. If knight jumps here, this can make black's position a bit weak. If I take here and queen here, for example, maybe e5, knight g5, queen goes d5, okay. Maybe queen b3 first. Or can he sacrifice b7 to get active play? Knight here. Actually, this looks quite dangerous for white. Maybe it's not actually. Queen c4 after knight b4. Okay, I can also go for knight g5 now and take here. If some attacks to my queen, I can put it here. So I think this is a good way to find advantage here. Oh, maybe it's not so easy. Rook e8 after knight takes e6. I think I need f4 before taking here, then I can cement this knight. Maybe knight e6, it stops castling, and then queen goes here after knight a5. These are interesting moments, actually. Should I play f4 or not? If he castles knight f7, knight here, and then there's no squares for my knight, so which one to play? But if my knight is here, then I have chance to take here. Then everything is dropping after knight king d8, or it's too complicated in blitz games, so I have to play something. My idea is positional f5, knight e6, and if he takes, I can probably play knight e6 without taking here. I can take this with rook or bishop. Let's see. Okay. Maybe queen e6 is a good choice here, because then this is hanging and I can have very strong knight on e6. But then I don't have attack anymore, and it's the downside. But maybe queen here. I think it's good idea to keep queens on the board. h6, queen here. Do I have time for queen h5 in this plan? White has very narrow path, and this can lead disaster easily. But of course, if I can have f5, knight e6, then I'm much better. Okay, should I take here actually? Because then e6, knight f7 might be even better than knight e6. Okay, I try this one. Okay, now there is no time to hurry with e6. Maybe bishop f4. Knight d2. And so on. Or should I play this one? Actually, it looks quite promising because now there's rook c1. Rook c1 is very nice plan. Oh, I can't do that after this because queen can take and then this will drop. But but then this diagonal is closed. So wait. Okay, let's play this way. Now this is a threat. This knight is out of play. I can hit here. Rook c1. At least few plans for white. I don't know. Is this good or bad? The idea is to take here. Oh, he defends very well. Oh, there's checkmate. This is wrong side. Crazy game. Okay, it's still going on, so have to concentrate. Still, but now it will end. Oh, crazy game. I think we both had very nice chances. Okay. The quality of the game wasn't the highest, but okay. Let's see. It was a very interesting moment. What to do? Okay, maybe bishop b5 or knight bd2. But this also... Aha, knight g5 is playable option. f4, as I did. Queen here. Somehow it's better. Ah, okay, now I understand. It's better to put queen here because there's no h6. And if black castles, maybe knight f7 works after this. This is actually hanging because after rook takes, we can take and have to put queen between. And after this trade, then even this rook on h8 is dropping. So here black has to move this bishop and then maybe knight f7 like this way. And then queen here. The rook is entrapped. Okay, but what did I do? I played this one. Okay, and then e6. This is the right way to play. If I play f5, then he has counterplay on e4. If I do this, then my pieces are not cooperating, and If I have one knight here, it's not enough. Maybe he can even play g6 after rook e8, and white's position might collapse. Who knows? Anyway, this is better. I would like to play this one, but then he can take this, and then my queen drops. Okay, maybe it's the easiest to just play this way. Can I do this? And now my pawns are not so weak. Or maybe this is not good idea actually, because then he can put rook on f8, rook d7, and then f7 might fall. But something else, because he can't really move the knight, so maybe even h3. And then this pawn is very strong. My other knight can take d4, and then this is clearly winning. Rook g8 is very good move. I didn't see that one, and now I lost my way somewhat. Of course, this is still good choice, but of course rook c5 looks much better. You have to take here, and then maybe rook c1. Oh, my queen is hanging there, so maybe knight d6. Brilliant. Takes. Very strong pawns. Okay. This would be nice, but instead I played e6, and now I can take here. I didn't see. Okay. Lots of blunders here, there, and everywhere. I was so focused on my attack, I didn't see that he has also some plans. And now actually I'm going to lose after queen h1. Now checkmate will follow like this. If my rook takes, knight takes, and then it's checkmate because rook covers the pawn. But how many blunders we made in this game? Let's see. He made 5 blunders and I made 1. Okay, sometimes blunders happen. Yeah, what a game. Okay, if somebody wants to challenge me, go ahead. 3+2, for example, or we can play rabbit chess as well, because there is no other challenges at the moment. So if you want to play rabbit, that's okay. And if you haven't give your vote yet, there is a poll in the chat. How often have you been in my Playing with Weaver streams? And thank you all who have voted already. The poll will be open during this stream, so feel free to vote if you haven't. Okay, no new challenges, so let's play against someone else. English opening. Okay, let's play g6. This is not something that black should scare. It takes some time and gives some squares for black pieces, so let's just play this way, castling, and then d6 or d5. Depends which kind of position you would like to play. I think I would play d6 now, and because he has already a3, I start with a5, and now I think we transpose to very famous line. Actually, I have played this line against Vincent Gamer in Title Tuesday. It was a very interesting game, and this is actually the position we got. Queen d7, bishop b2, queen d7, rook here, bishop here. This is all theory, and it's very important to not allow this trade. So rook e1 is needed. Actually, I won that game. I had a very good opening and got some advantage, but then I made a few mistakes, and he got a winning position, but then he blundered and I won, and that might be the best win for me in Title Tuesday tournament. I have won a few of those top guys, but I usually lose, of course. But if you want to see that game, you can find it on our channel. Should I play d5 now? That looks very natural. Okay, let's do that. Maybe knight b3. Oh, d4. I think I can play e4 and stop this knight with b6. So I think this gives me time to arrange some kind of attack on king's side. h5, h4, knight here, and so on. And if white tries to play f3, then e3 might get weak. It's not so easy to create play on queen side. Or I think so, yes. There's no bishop here. But of course, if I do something too slow, then white will have his chances. But should I go for this immediately? It hits here, here. This cannot be taken. Okay, maybe I start with knight f5 or... Well, I don't know. Let's play this way. Looks more safe. Maybe I should put my rook here to prevent those trading ideas. I think he will do this. It's very natural. Oh, maybe even knight here. Because this pawn is probably untouchable. Okay, this might work as well. If I put my rook here, then this is a real threat already. Okay, what to do now? Maybe I can't prevent this trade. Let's push. Aha. That kind of plan. Is there really... okay, I think now I have good chances to create play. Many tactical plans. Even queen d6, it stops this bishop idea. And then I think I have time for knight h5. So this looks pretty strong for me. Okay, knight here might be the move, but he didn't do that. Okay, let's put queen here. Knight will go here, I guess. Oh, that one. But now, oh, this is hanging. So should we play this first? But this is a threat. Okay, let's play b6. If bishop goes here, I can just put queen here. Okay, I have few moves because he will go here. Have to be quick. Actually, I have some other threats as well, but okay. Oh, he will take here. Oh, this is hanging. So I think this works. If g4, I have plans with knight h4. Okay, and now this should collapse somehow. But how? I don't know. Well, maybe I will go here. Somehow it's not going to break. Maybe no. This is so weak. It seems to me that now I found something. Whoa, that was an interesting game. Ah, okay. Let's play e5. 10 seconds game. No thanks, no bullet games. Let's play more instructive chess. I think I can go for this bishop already. Of course, knight f6 is a line, but this might be a good choice against those players who would like to play this kind of openings. Now I can play c6 first, trade queens. If queen goes here, I try to do this trading plan again. And if okay, if he trades, then maybe f5 is my plan in the future to activate these bishops. Now queen here, f5 looks very good for black. Okay, actually knight g3 stops this plan. h5 here is a target, and if h4, then maybe my knight goes here and f5. I can do this if I want. I think this is a good way to play. Maybe h4 is needed to stop this plan, h4, f5, because then the position will open for my bishops, and I think it's probably too much. Okay, maybe I go here now to prevent knight f5. If bishop goes here, I can play f6 and then cover. Oh, it's not so easy to cover. Okay, anyway, this is my plan. This is not working as well I thought it would work. Should I do something like this? I don't like this at all now. Maybe f6, bishop goes somewhere, and then f5. Maybe that is the way, because my queen is defended by this knight, so no problems. And now I have some extra time for f5. There is no bishop takes e7. And if bishop goes back, then I have f4. And I think that is the key. But okay, this is not easy at all. But might work. There's no tactics. Maybe just few moments to think, should I actually play bishop e6? If queen takes, then I can take this c4. But is queen here too dangerous? Might be. Or can I play king f7? Because if he covers this, for example, the queen is entrapped. But okay, he can go here somewhere. Oh, I'm thinking too much now. Okay, somehow this looks much better. I can retreat here. Okay, let's do this. And if he doesn't take this one, I castle here. And I think my position should be at least equal, but I'm pretty sure that my position is even a bit better. Okay, he has some plans, of course. Should I do this first? Okay, let's do that. b6, king here. I think I have time for knight c8, but what about this one? He can take here. Oh, maybe it was his chance. I didn't see that he can take with the rook here. Now I think I'm ready for d5. Even b6. The time is a bit issue here, but let's see. I can make slow process. And then maybe just rooks here, and then d5. This knight is actually a bit passive. Okay, let's try to push b5. I think he plays quite well. I mean, if we compare this to his rating, I try to get this square for my knight. Okay, what to do? Maybe king here. I don't want to lose on time. Okay, it seems to me that he knows how to play blitz. Very quick player. C2 is already hanging. Okay, let's push. Okay, thank you for the game. And okay, let's take this 10-minute game. There is no increment, but 10 minutes is still playable without increment. Scots game. If this happens, then we have intermediate move, and that's why c3 is needed. Yes, I think we can do this, because if knight takes, we have bishop e3, and this is theory. I think so. Knight e5 might be a move. I think this is a move what was played by Kasparov many years ago. Of course, many others have played this also, but I can't remember what is the line. But I can't castle now because he can take, and then I'm going to lose. So probably bishop b6 is needed. Maybe there was queen. Oh, maybe not actually, because then there's no checkmate plans. I can't remember theory, so I just play something. Yeah, my clock is ticking too quickly. I'm often in time trouble. This might be a positional threat already, because it's very hard to defend c7. So what should I do? Maybe knight here and then d6. d6, then there's plans with Plans with knight g4, but not anymore. I think this might be a threat, and this also quite many threats. Scotch is quite a dangerous opening. I'm just thinking, can I play knight here or not? Or what should I do, actually? Oh, this looks quite problematic already. Queen has some squares here. But still. Okay, let's play a6 and I think I can handle this because there's tactical chances after queen h6. My plan is to play queen here if e5 happens, and then there's probably time for knight f5 after taking on d4, or knight d5, d6 maybe, I don't know. Taking here and knight f5 should be at least playable option for black. Okay, d5 is the move here to stop knight c4. If e5, then I have time for queen move. And if knight goes here after e5, queen h6, there's time. I have time for f5. Maybe even bishop f5. f5 looks better. But maybe it gives some edge for white, actually. But f5 is a threat already, so I have to find some way to stop f5, and I think this is the way. If he takes, I take with the queen, and then e-file might get problematic for white. Who knows? Tricky position. Oh, this is rated game, so if I lose, I'm going to lose 16 points. I have my peak rating at the moment, 2541. I don't know, do we have time today for another game? I think this might be the last game today, but I will play on next Thursday. We can play, just challenge me 10. Okay, let's see. Maybe knight here, c5, or knight can jump here. Okay, I don't want to trade too many pieces, so maybe knight here. I think I have time for c5, knight e6, bishop goes to d7, c6. At least that is a plan for black. I can't see really what is the point behind this move. c4. Interesting. Okay, if I take here and play c5, and then d4. I think I have to do this. And maybe c4 was a mistake, because c5 looks good for black, because then I have d4. Okay, this bishop can take this diagonal, but I can neutralize it with my bishop. And okay, it's not so easy. Then there's b4 even. Maybe I should keep this pawn here. Or can I do this and stop a5? I play a5 to stop b4. Maybe I can. But I think my opponent plays much better than his rating. Okay, I think this is really a must here. a3, a4. If knight jumps here, queen here. But then bishop f3. So, and it goes here. Looks quite dangerous. Knight here, queen here, queen here, h5, bishop here, queen here, bishop here. I am in trouble in that line, because there's e6, bishop d5 ideas. Oh, he can play it this way. He's playing very well, very good chess at the moment. I think I need some extra squares for my queen now, but maybe he plays this way. Okay, let's see. If he does this plan, it's a bit hard to believe that his rating is 1300. Because this is very straightforward plan, and I have... Okay. What is going on? Queen here, bishop here. I take and play queen here. I mean pawn. Okay, maybe I should go for that line. Is this hanging? Knight f7, but then I can take. There's no bishop d5. He can take, of course, this one, but then should I take this with bishop? It gives some extra options, because then a5 is not hanging. Oh, can he take here? I think he can, but then I'm fine. Rook covers this knight. Queen d1. Why? Why this one? Okay, let's see. Queen goes here. If I do this, queen c4, rook d8. Okay, what is going on? Can I take a2? Okay, I don't know. Okay, let's take this one. Queen c2, but then queen trade. Oh, I have d3 actually. Oh no, I can. No, I can. I don't have that one. c4, maybe c3. And now c5, c4, I mean. Okay, c3, then this rook is hanging. It seems to me that tactics works here, even this plan, but of course bishop and rook are hanging at the moment. The plan is to trade queens. Oh, he has rook c3. Didn't see that one. Okay, and then maybe knight d4 to trade this bishop. If bishop takes, we have knight e2. Stalemate trick doesn't work. Okay, thank you for the game. You played so well that it was almost suspicious, but sometimes things go that way. I think it's time to stop for today, because I have to go teach Kitch, and because I'm professional chess teacher and coach. Let's continue this playing with viewers in the next week, in the next Thursday. But tomorrow I try to get new peak rating in Rabbit Chess. So the same time, see you there. Thanks for watching, and thanks for voting. By the way, we have 64 votes already, and it seems that we have many kind of viewers, those who have been before and those who were in the first time. So thanks for voting, and thanks for watching. See you tomorrow, and have a nice day.